So my year 11 small group lads, thanks boys, they've got me into Fortnite. I'm now a 30-year-old man, 30-something-year-old man, playing Fortnite. And I'm loving it, that's the truth. So much so that I go and get my little brother Greg, and we're now playing it. We jump into our first game, we're noobs, and we win. Last duo standing 4 times in a row. We think we're the bee's knees. We think we're awesome. A couple of days later, we jump back in, but because we've ranked up, we're thrown into an arena that is just loaded with people who are so good at this game, it's humiliating. I am being schooled by teenagers. Guarantee you they're teenagers. Little kids that are just spending hours upon hours playing this game with one goal in mind: to own you, to humiliate you, to beat you. I can deal with that. They're doing it because they're spending hours upon hours upon hours honing their skills to be this good. But it's all for only one reason: to be able to beat you. It had me thinking about this Psalm 84 verse 10, where the psalmist in the Bible, he says this. He says, "Better is one day in the courts of the Lord than 1,000 elsewhere." This guy had the revelation of how good time is when he's in the presence of God. You know why he says this, right? He says it because he understands God is love. God's also joy, peace, patience, happiness, power, righteousness, kindness. Could you imagine how good you could become if you spent all your time in God's presence? You know what would happen? You'd end up looking like Jesus Christ. And that's amazing because, see, Jesus Christ, he came not to beat you, but to save you. I just want to be like that psalmist who realized this is what happens when you spend so much time in the presence of God. Now, I love Fortnite. I do. I enjoy it. But the goal in that is just to beat you. But the more time you spend in God's presence, you're just going to want to save people. Save them from that, place we don't want to talk about. You want to take your friends and your family to heaven. That's your goal. That's an eternal destination worth aiming for. What are you guys doing with your time? How much skills are you honing in areas that don't have an eternal value? Log in to his presence. I hope this has blessed you in some way. Keep being amazing revivalists. Take care. Love yous heaps.